So now we will see input attribute form no validate in input field. So guys, basically input form no validate attribute specifies that an input element should not be validated when submitted, and the form no validate attribute works with the following input types, that is submit button over here. So guys, let us check this with the help of examples in VS Code. So previously we had seen that inside the form tag we had two fields, that is the first name and the email address. Now for the email address we have kept the attribute that is required, which means that the email address is required right now. And previously we had also seen what is the functionality of the no validate. It will allow us to disable all the validations. So guys, I'll remove this no validate attribute over here, and simply we will have the form tag along with the method that is get request, so that all the parameters can be seen inside the URL. So we have the first name without the required attribute, and we have the email with the required attribute, which means the user should provide certain data inside the email field over here before submitting the form. So guys, after this we have the submit button in this case. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page on the browser. So as you can see, we have the first name and the email fields over here, and simply if we click on the submit button without providing any data, so as you can see we have the message that is please fill out this field. That's because we have provided the required attribute to this email input field. So guys, let me just provide certain data over here. So as you can see, we have provided test@gmail.com in this case. So let me click on submit once again this time. So as you can see, the form is getting submitted and we are not having any value for the first name. That's because we have not provided any data, and moreover it is not having the required attribute as well, which means the field is not mandatory before submitting the form, but the email data was provided, and the same can be seen over here. Email is equal to test@gmail.com. So guys, in this way the required attribute is working. But guys, let us say we want to disable the validations on all the input fields that are present inside the form tag. So simply we can come to the input field over here that is related to the submit button, and we can provide the form no validate attribute. So as you can see, we have this form no validate attribute in this case, which will help us in order to disable all the validations that are currently present for all the input fields inside the form tag over here. So guys, let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, we have the first name and the email, and this time without providing any data, I will be clicking on the submit button and we will see what will happen. So when we click on the submit button, as you can see, the data is getting submitted to the server, and we can see F name and email are getting passed to the server over here without any values. That's because we have not provided any values to the input fields over here. But guys, the important thing in this case is, even though email address was marked as required field over here, still it is not throwing the validation. That's because we have provided the form no validate attribute inside the input button that is representing the submit button in this case for the form tag. So guys, in this way, based on your requirements, if you want to disable all the validations for the input fields that are present inside the form tag, you can either use the form no validate attribute that is linked to the submit button over here, or simply you can use the no validate attribute as well inside the form tag in this case. So guys, comment in the comment section below whether you have learned something out of this video. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is canvas graphics using HTML canvas tag. So stay tuned.